It's Friday, October 22nd, and you're watching SHS Today. I'm Kyra Galvan. My co-host Anchor Bailey is out today preparing for her performance of South Pacific tomorrow night. The boys soccer team is selling t-shirts. You can talk to Coach Cruz to purchase. Senior yearbook dedications are available for purchase for $65. The price does not include the yearbook. Please visit the website below or check in with Ms. Hernandez for more information. The girls basketball team started practicing on Wednesday. The first home game is on Friday, November 12th at 6:15. The boys will begin practicing on Wednesday, the 27th. And now to Coach Morrow for weather.
It's still sunny.
Thank you, Coach Morrow. The Snyder Drama Department opened their fall musical, South Pacific, yesterday.
It takes place in the South Pacific during World War II, and it's so it likens back to the World War II era, and it has some really timely messages and themes that have been around since it was written in the 1950s. Now, while this is a musical and it's a little more lighthearted for based on war, it's very timely in its messages. It has an anti-racism message in it. It has a leaving home and longing for home and longing for normalcy message in it. And so that's why it's important, is to, it helps to speak out about being not hating people, and that we're not born to hate, but rather we have to be taught how to hate. And that's the most important message of the play. You will be thoroughly entertained if you like singing. We have plenty of singing. If you like dancing, there's dancing in it. We have some brilliant actors. I am so proud of these student actors. They have grown so far and so much. And the team, the acting is solid. We have a beautiful set, beautiful tech, great, all that stuff. So if you're interested in anything theater-wise, or just enjoy watching good theater, you will be pleasantly surprised.
Tickets are $5 at the door, and everyone is encouraged to come. There are still 3 performances tomorrow at 7, Sunday the 24th at 2 p.m., and Monday the 25th at 7 p.m. Also, the Snyder Drama Department is producing their annual haunted house. It will take place Saturday the 30th between the times of 7 and 10. Tickets will be $5 for each time you go through. The senior class shirts and senior mom shirts are now available for purchase through Sudoku for $20 each. Please order them as soon as possible to get them before senior night. Make sure to tune in next Thursday when we will be hosting our Halloween episode. And now to Jaden with sports.
Thank you, Kyra. Your Lady Tigers are still on a hot streak. After a win against Estacado last Saturday and a win against Big Spring this past Tuesday, the volleyball team is now 8-0 in district play. They will play Sweetwater in a Pinkout game this Saturday at 10 a.m. in Tiger Gym. The tennis team has reached the end of their fall season. They were knocked out of the area round of the playoffs last week following a hard-fought 15-4 loss to Andrews. Tiger Tennis will now begin to prepare for the upcoming tournament season, which will start as early as January. And now for football. Following a loss to Sweetwater, the Tigers got back in the win column with a 28-21 win against Monahans last week. They got off to a fiery start in the first half. After a passing touchdown by Hunter Stewart, 2 rushing touchdowns by George Martinez, and a rushing touchdown by Bryce Ford, the Tigers went into halftime with a 28-0 lead. While Snyder's offense struggled in the second half, the Lobo offense came out much more powerful. However, the Tiger defense was just able to stop the Lobos to end the game in a victory for your Snyder Tigers. And now for your player of the week, Mary Kerr. Kerr competed at the district cross-country meet last week and placed second on the girls' side. Kerr also won 2 of the 4 matches for the tennis team in the playoff match. Congratulations to Mary. Now, there's no football game tonight because the Tigers are on their bye week, but don't forget to be at Tiger Gym wearing pink at 10 a.m. Saturday morning to watch your Lady Tigers take on the Sweetwater Mustangs. That's all for this week's sports. Now don't go away, we'll be right back. Go Tigers.
Welcome back to SHS Today. So Mr. Tate, our principal assistant, will be joining us to talk about some emergency drills. How are you, Mr. Tate?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, good. So can you tell us some of the drills that we will be running soon?
We will, or I can, yes ma'am. There are 5 drills that the state requires us to do that we will be starting in the near future. This is to help not only the students but the adults know what procedures we need to have in place and to take them serious. That way if we ever get into a situation and we have to do these, everybody knows what to do. The first drill that we'll do, or that we may do, is what they call a hold. That's where all students, all faculty, all staff is going to stay in the room or the area that you're in. We'll clear the hallways. Even if you're not in that teacher's classroom, a teacher may ask you to come in their class. They will reach out to your teacher and let you know, or let that teacher know where you're at. The next one is a secure or a lockout. You will hear, we will get everybody inside the building. We'll lock the doors where nobody can go outside, and we'll continue with class just like it normally is. The next one is a lockdown. You may hear something along the lines of locks, light, and out of sight. That's where we're going to move you away from the doors. We're going to turn the lights out. Want everybody to stay quiet. Administrators and law enforcement may come around the room and pull on the doors to make sure all the doors are locked. If we need in your room, we will get into your room. An evacuate drill, that's where we will go for fire drills. Your teacher will go over where your location is at. And then the last one is what we call shelter, and that's for 2 different things, weather, and we have to do a hazmat shelter drill.
Okay, so can you tell us the purpose of these drills?
Again, it's just where students and faculty know what they're supposed to do, where they're supposed to be. We need to take them serious. That way, if there ever is a situation that we have to implement one of these, everybody knows what to do.
Okay, so like how often will we be practicing these?
The state has us, or gives us a minimum number of required drills that we have to do. So the hold drill, we will do that at least 2 times a year, once per semester. A secure or the lockout drill, we'll do that once a year. The lockdown, we have to do twice a year, 1 per semester. The evacuate, the fire drills are 4 times a year, twice each semester. And then the shelter in place, one of those will be a hazmat 1 semester, and one will be a tornado or weather drill.
Okay, so what are the expectations for students during these drills?
Mainly to take them seriously, do what the adults ask you to do it calmly in an orderly fashion.
Okay, so thank you, Coach Tate, for joining us. Make sure to tune in next week for SHS Today. I'm Kyra Galvan.